Hello everyone, welcome to Java Academy and let's back to our top 50 plus Java interview question and answer series. In this video, I'm going to discuss our question number 5. So let me show you what is the question number 5 for today. So in question number 5, you can see here we have to write a program to square every number from a list and then find the sum of that. So what does it mean? Let me explain you with one of the example. You can see here I'm trying to create one list and how I'm creating the list here. So for that I'm calling the list dot of method. This is one of the new way to create the list from Java 9 onwards. If anyone want to create the list based on the Java 8 approach, then what we can do here. So for that we have to call the arrays, and on this arrays we have to call the as list method, and we can pass the list of element from here to there. So this is the way to get the list based on the Java 8 approach, and this is the way to get the list based on the Java 9 onwards. So this is the old approach, and I will not suggest you to use this old approach. I will suggest you to go with this approach. So going forward, if you want to create the list, call the list dot of method and pass the list of element there. Now, what I need to do with this list of element? So from this list of element, I have to square every element, and then we have to do the summation of that. So here the output will become like, you can see here, 2 multiply of 2 plus 6 multiply of 6 plus 3 multiply of 3 plus 4 multiply of 4 and plus 5 multiply of 5. And finally, the output will become like 90. So here you can see that I squared every number from the list, and then we are doing the summation of that, and the final output which I want here, that will be the 90. So how I can write the code for this? So I'm going to write the code based on the stream method only. I will not go and write the code based on the traditional way. So here you can see that I have the list, and on this list I can call the stream. So I'm going to call the stream method, and now I want to square every element from this stream. So for that I'm going to call one more method, and that is map to int. And inside this, now I'm going to square every element, and for that I'm going to pass the lambda, so n multiply n here. And after square every element from the list, now I want the summation of that, and for that I'm going to call the sum method. And finally, I want to assign the result of this into one of the variable. So for that I'm going to create here int sum. Now let me print this sum, and let me show you what is the output I'm getting here. So for that I'm writing here sysout, and inside this sysout I'll write sum of square of every number is. Now let me run this. So now I'm going to run this, and we'll see what output I'm getting here. You can see here I'm getting the output as a 90. So sum of number after square is 90, and this was our expected output. I'm getting that. Here, if you want to write the logic in some other way, that is also possible. So with instead of calling the sum, I can perform the reduction, and inside the reduce method, I can call the sum. So let me show you how we can write the code while calling the reduce method. So what I will do, I will comment this line from here, and now I'm going to write here int sum is equal to, and I will copy even this line of code up to here. And now after this, I'm going to perform the reduction, and for that, I'm going to call the reduce method. And inside the reduce method, now we have to pass the two values. So I'm going to pass the first value is equal to 0. So the initial sum will be the 0. And now we have to call the sum method. So to call the sum method, we have the integer class. And on this class, I'm going to use the method reference. And now I'm going to call the sum method. And now I have to give the semicolon. And now let me run this again. And once I run, there will be no impact on the output. So you can see here, still the output is same. So you can write the code while calling either the sum method, or if you want to perform the reduction, we have to call the reduce method. And inside the reduce method, I'm passing two parameters. The first value as a 0 because the initial sum will be the 0. And then finally, I'm calling the sum method on the method reference of this integer class. So this is the way how we can square every number from the list and how we can do the summation of that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video with one more new question. Thanks again. Please do like and subscribe my channel, and please share this video with other who is preparing for the interview.